Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. On today's part 2 of our brush clearing, I'm currently driving my truck out into the field to go hook up my trailer, and we're going to go grab my dad's John Deere 2038R. His is complete with the third function kit and an Artilian grapple. So we are going to grab that and get a lot more progress done. Yesterday I cleared a bunch of the brush by myself. It's kind of more or less just to show, yes, it can be done. But today we're going to make a lot more progress, because I think yesterday I was spending more time pushing brush with the bucket, and trying to retain it in the bucket than I was, digging stumps out of the ground. So let's get to it. So I keep seeing a ton of people on some of the Coyote Tractor pages and stuff asking what they use for a trailer to haul their equipment around with. So this is my setup. This is a 2022 PJ 14,000 pound rated equipment trailer. It's 20 feet, so it's 18 a flat, plus the 2 feet of dovetail, fold up ramps. I don't love the fold up ramps. There are times where I wish you didn't have like a length restriction off the back, because even though it's 20 feet long, whatever, by the time I put my 6-foot John Deere brush hog hanging off the back of the tractor, plus the length of the tractor and the bucket, I'm pretty much used up the entire length of it. So I think if you were into a larger size tractor, you may want to consider going 22 or more. And if you were into a, if you didn't have the fold-up ramps, it wouldn't be as much of a concern. Now, I haul all this around with my 18 F-150. It's 3.5 EcoBoost max tow. So it's ready to tow like 11.8. It's short box, or 5.5 foot box crew cab. But it has zero issues towing this around. This trailer weighs 3,100 pounds empty. The Coyote, my 2610, the base weight on it is 2,700 pounds. Plus, you've got the tires are loaded with rim guard, and that's 310 pounds per side, according to their website. And then the loader is 960 approximately, so 1,000 pounds, whatever, with according to the manual. So it puts us at a grand total of about 4,300 pounds. And then by the time that you actually hook up to a brush hog or whatever that weighs 600-700 pounds, your tractor weighs 5,000 or so, and then you're 8,000 pounds total. So, and like I said, this truck does fantastic. It works out great for me. So let's go get this 2038R. Okay, so we're here, back at it again. 2038R's here with its grapple. And I'm just getting a couple little small stragglers here, tossed on the pile. And we're gonna go back at it. So I guess I'm gonna set up another time lapse of, this time I'm gonna start plucking the trees. He'll start grabbing it with the Artilian grapple, and let's hope we make even more progress today. What do you think? Pile's getting bigger. At some point, I'm gonna have to actually light that thing off. I'm just wondering when the right time to do it is. You thinking January? I was thinking like about 10 more minutes. Yeah, no, you're probably right. I probably should wait, let it sit for at least another couple more weeks, you know. All right, well, again, it's kind of hard to see and whatever, but this is our next step here. We're gonna start keep plucking away at all of this and keep moving back towards the pond. All right, so the sun's starting to go down a little bit here. Our pile is even bigger, including this massive cherry stump that we got out here. It took probably 10 minutes worth of digging or so. But we got a lot of this area cleared out. Over where he is right now is where my trail that was going to my pond, which is the very far clearing behind the tractor right now. And now that that's wrapping up, he's just doing the last little bit with the grapple. I'm gonna go grab the full-size bucket and my land plane, and he'll start running the York rake around trying to clean this up a little bit, and I'll get the land plane going and try to get everything leveled out so it makes it usable land again. Alright, I got our Land Pride land plane, although they call it a grader scraper, which I don't blame them, because Land Pride land plane sounds kind of ridiculous. And the 66-inch bucket on. He's already started to run the York rake back and forth, try to clean up some of the remaining roots and twigs and stuff that are on the ground. And he's getting them into piles over here. So then at this point, once he gets a few piles built, we'll grab that with the grapple. And in the meantime, I'm gonna get a start over here where we ripped this stump out. And I'm gonna probably put the scar fires right down on the land plane, which I've never used. I always keep them up for doing my gravel driveway, but so I'll try to start getting this whole area smoothed out, and then try to get the rest of this done before dark. Well, this is going to do it for today's video. Wow, that's all I can say. I mean, you know, cameras never do anything justice or whatever, but the fact of the matter is, where I'm standing right now, this path right here is a rut from where we've been riding dirt bikes. And the only reason it's here is because the brush line used to come out this far, you know, and now we've cleared out around all these trees, so hopefully they can mature a bunch. We got a bunch of stumps out of the ground from old trees that had been cut, and a ton of just useless brush. So very thankful that you know, my dad was able to come over with his 2038R, and that Artilian grapple made great work of everything. And definitely got a lot of work done with my own. So I'm just going to keep plucking away at this a little bit here in the next few days, and try doing maybe a little York raking or whatever, and keep smoothing some of this out. That line of crap right there, that's just stuff that I'm going to probably have to push off to the side and let it compost down because it's mostly dirt. But anyways, thanks for tuning in, and make sure to like, share, subscribe. Hit that bell button, you know, it'll send you a notification anytime I post a video. That way you guys can keep following along on some of the other projects here. And until next time, you guys have a nice evening.